King Kong in the trunk. King Kong, King Kong, King Kong.
I'm back. Road Rants on the MCU. Our favorite, Captain Marvel. Son of a, you know what? Captain Marvel 2 will set up the next Avengers movie. And before you call this clickbait, I've seen this in about 10 different places in the last day and a half, by the way. About 10 different news sites have got this leaking out as a juicy, hot rumor. Now, I know I'm Fandom Menace. We make no bones about that on this channel. But what I will tell you is, Captain Marvel in itself was not a bad movie. I know I'm not supposed to say that. It was not. Look, I've got 10 problems with Brie Larson. I do. I've got 10 problems with her. Look, she hates her some me. Straight white dude. Hates my guts. But Captain Marvel was entertaining. It was. And it wasn't nearly the worst MCU movie I've ever seen. Iron Man 3, anybody. Ant-Man and the Wasp, anybody. Look, one that a lot of people like that I can't stand, Thor Ragnarok, anybody. This was a middle-of-the-pack MCU movie. Now, it wasn't because of Brie. Samuel L. Jackson and that cat and Jude Law made that movie pretty, I'm going to say it, pretty good. I called it a 6.5 out of 10. All right. Now, I've got some problems with the character and what they did with Captain Marvel. Number one, Captain Marvel should have been Monica Rambeau from the beginning. I remember Monica Rambeau in the 80s. And she did, in fact, lead the Avengers at one time in the comic books back in the 80s. I can remember her, Captain America, handing off leadership of the Avengers to Captain Marvel. I don't know who the hell Carl Manvers is. Yeah, I called her Carl. Sure did. Okay? Look, I can't wait for another Captain Marvel movie because my channel is going to love you, Brie Larson. Son of a bitch. My channel's going to love her. Let's look at this article very quickly. And I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking, you're not supposed to admit to, look, I call it like I see it. Y'all know I will call it like I see it, always. A brand new rumor suggests that Brie Larson's Captain Marvel 2 will plant seeds for the next Avengers movie. Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe ended with a bang thanks to Avengers Endgame. Point of fact, it did not end there. Spider-Man Far From Good ended there. Captain Marvel was better than Spider-Man Far From Good, by the way, which closed off a decade's worth of storytelling, with much of the original Avengers team phased out. We now look towards the future of the iconic team and what their adventures will entail. While there aren't any conclusive details, a brand new rumor suggests that Brie Larson's second outing will set up the new Avengers movie. According to MCU Cosmic, Captain Marvel 2's plot will set in motion the narrative for a new Avengers movie and consist of brand new characters led by Captain Marvel. The site mentions that Captain Marvel's sequel plot will set up the next Avengers movie to similarly how Captain America Civil War set the stage for Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Good luck unless you're getting the Russo brothers back to direct that. At the moment, this is merely a rumor. It is set to hit theaters in 2022. And let's see. No, nothing more. Okay, so look, like I said, I always try to be fair, and I will tell you this: the other thing, Rey Skywalker, Rey Palpatine versus Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was not a Mary Sue in this movie. She got her ass handed to her multiple times throughout this movie, and she had to train up to reach her full potential and power at the end of the movie. Something that Mary Sue Skywalker, Palpatine, never did. Never. Captain Marvel got more training in one movie than Lucasfilm gave Mary Sue Ray the entire saga, the entire trilogy, okay? Look, I do try to be fair. I call it like I see it. This, when we did our top 5 movies of the year, this was an honorable mention as my most surprising movie of the year. I was shocked. I was floored. Like I just said, Spider-Man Far From Good was not as good as Captain Marvel 2. Not even close. Not even close. This is very middle of the pack. It is very middle of the pack. It's down around Spider-Man Homecoming level. Okay, which I thought was okay, and as I've watched it more, it's now somewhere between okay and good. We'll call it pretty good. All right, so do I want her to lead the Avengers? No. Because this is not the Captain Marvel that leads the Avengers. By the way, for as woke as the MCU wants to be and that Disney likes to claim they are on diversity, why the fuck did you take a black Captain Marvel and make her a white girl? Oh shit, we're not supposed to say that out loud. Can Disney, are you there? Why did you race flop Captain Marvel? She was a great, great African-American character. And you race flopped her for this snotty-nosed white girl. I don't get that. I don't get it. It's my biggest problem with Captain Marvel. Okay, again, I can't stand Brie Larson. I cannot stand Brie Larson. But the Captain Marvel character had true potential if they would have handled it correctly. Tell me what you think, Rhodes Squadron. I'm sure some of y'all are going to be piss hot mad about me saying Captain Marvel was not the worst MCU movie, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, I can't, good God. Birds of Prey? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's 100 times worse than Captain Marvel was. Don't shoot the messenger. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
King Kong in the trunk. King Kong, King Kong, King Kong.